A lot of self-help content today feels like it's constantly asking you to become more disciplined, more productive, more optimized, more successful. And honestly, after years of consuming that kind of content myself, I started noticing something strange. A lot of people aren't actually becoming calmer. They're just becoming more mentally tired. And I think a lot of us can feel that now. You read more, you learn more, you analyze yourself more. But your mind never really gets quiet. That was honestly one of the biggest reasons I created this. It's called the quiet mind system. And I wanted to make something very different from the usual self-improvement stuff online. Not another productivity course, not another changing your life in 13 days thing, but something slower, quiet, something that actually helps reduce mental noise instead of adding more to it. Over the past few months on this channel, we've talked a lot about Taoism, Zhuangzi, Buddhism, Eastern philosophy. But what really interested me was never just the philosophy itself. It was this strange feeling that ideas written thousands of years ago somehow understand modern mental exhaustion better than a lot of modern advice does. Because modern life constantly pushes us into overthinking, overanalyzing, over-controlling, over-identifying with every emotion and every thought. And ancient Eastern philosophy saw this a long time ago, not as some personal failure, but almost like the mind getting in its own way. That becomes the foundation of this whole system. So what actually is the quiet mind system? Honestly, it's not really a course in the normal internet sense. There are no worksheets, no hustle advice, no morning routines, no become the best version of yourself. It's basically an audio experience, something you listen to slowly, repeatedly, almost like creating a different mental environment for yourself. The goal isn't to hype you up. The goal is to slowly quiet things down, to reduce mental noise, self-pressure, control anxiety, the constant feeling that you always need to figure life out. The system is divided into 5 parts. The first part is about quieting the mind, understanding why more thinking doesn't always bring more clarity. The second part is about softening the self, especially the pressure of constantly needs to be someone. The third part is about protecting your inner energy, learning that not everyone deserves access to your mental space. The fourth part is about letting go of control. Because honestly, a lot of suffering comes from trying to force life into certainty. And the funny part goes into something deeper. The exhaustion that comes from constantly searching for meaning, purpose, identity, and whether life actually needs to be explained all the time. And honestly, this system probably isn't for everybody. If you want high energy motivation, extreme productivity, win at life type content, this probably won't feel exciting. But if you are being mentally exhausted lately, if your mind feels overloaded all the time, if you are tired of constantly trying to optimize yourself, then I think this might genuinely help you, not by aiding more, but by helping you remove what is unnecessary. I also wanted to build this outside of YouTube, because YouTube is great for ideas, but I want a space that feels slower, more private, more immersive, something you could return to quietly, without notifications, without endless scrolling, without the algorithm constantly pulling at your attention. So I built a separate site for the full experience. If you want to check it out, it's linked below, tangsaying.com. One thing I've realized while building this channel is I honestly don't think most people are broken. I think most people are just overwhelmed. Too much simulation, too much noise, too much mental pressure all the time. And a lot of Eastern philosophy points toward something much simpler. Listen force, listen resistance, listen unnecessary suffering. That's really what this project is about. And whether you decide to join or not, I genuinely appreciate you being here. This little corner of the internet has become something really meaningful to me. And I'm excited to finally share this with you.